normal that is.
I'm gonna put his own name up there.
Man, what? That's like that's like having somebody who actually knows how to speak English and articulate themselves well speak after Donald Trump. What the fuck? Oh, that's craziness, man. Damn, two birds with one stone.
Yeah, that's right. They remaking Resident Evil 2. That's the one that made me hooked to Resident Evil. Even though I played the original. But okay, that's what's up. Resident Evil 2 will be played like Resident Evil 4, so it's gonna have an over-the-shoulder view that we always used to.
Nice.
So that shit gonna be gold. That shit gonna be ham.
Kind of looking forward to that. My first Resident Evil was 4. Then I played 5 and 6. I have not played 7 yet, but I played the demo. That's what's up, man. Actually pretty legit. Hey, he's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Gerato's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Okay, that shit hurts.
Final Fantasy, man. Everybody asked for that. They said the way Final Fantasy 15 looks, and if you would take the story of Final Fantasy 7 and put that shit in there,
Man.
that'd probably be like one of the most amazing fucking games ever fucking remade. Ever. Yeah, number one was I mean, not Resident Evil, but Final Fantasy 7. It's my fucking favorite Final Fantasy. That story was on point. My nephew said he asked the question to him and his friends, who is your favorite Final Fantasy protagonist? Favorite Final Fantasy protagonist? I said, that's kind of a hard one. And he was like, yeah, like a lot of folks, he said they'll pick Cloud and all that shit. But he said, I can understand. He said, I can have this discussion with you because you let people entitled to their opinion. He said, but when you try to throw facts into that shit, the facts are kind of make you not think that character because like you look at their story and their character development. Really? You want to put Cloud as your favorite protagonist? Cloud's not even Cloud. Cloud is technically Zack. He's Zack.
The embodiment
He
of another
literally
person.
goes through the game thinking that he's another motherfucker. And then when he finally realized that he's not who the fuck he think he is, when they literally tell him, do you get your mind right? What did he do? He sit back, he's like, fuck it, my homie died for me, so I'm gonna keep living my life as him. All the girls in the game fall in love with him because they originally met Zack when they were younger.
They remind
So
him of
they
that
don't know,
person.
they didn't like Cloud. They fell in love with Zack. I mean, he's one of my favorite fighters, but favorite protagonist? Nah, that had to be Tidus. Tidus was my favorite. I said that nigga was so gangsta Paul, he didn't exist. My nigga was a dream, my nigga. You know how hard that is, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
You know how gangster that is, my nigga? When that nigga said, get back to my dreams, he said that shit to Sephiroth, I'll never be a dream. Nigga, my nigga Tidus was a dream. Nigga, how you like them now? That nigga defied existence. And then, before the game even ends, he don't exist. And then the question at the end of the game, right before it go off.
Oh my god, this thing is destroying this thing.
Right before he emerged in Final Fantasy X2, do you truly exist if you was a dream? Did you have a soul? Like, all them questions ends like as he going off, like, you know, Aaliyah at the end of her video where she swam up through the water or whatever like that, they playing Rock the Boat. That's what reminds me of Tidus in his last motherfucking moments. I was like,
Yeah, I never,
did my nigga ever truly exist? Which was some sad ass shit, man.
I never really liked Cloud, man. Like, yeah, I just put up with him. I didn't even get to play the full game of Final Fantasy VII, but I got to play it at my old friend's house because he had it on PC. I played a little bit of it, but I never did like the character. Like, it wasn't for me.
I like him better than Lightning. Anybody that try to say,
yeah.
oh, I like Lightning. Nigga, Lightning was like a fake ass version of that nigga.
That is so dangerous. Somebody was thinking of Satan when he designed this fucking monster, man. Great job, but still, what the hell? Man, I wouldn't get caught dead trying to fight this motherfucking thing. I'm not even joking. Fuck that.
Mike said his favorite was Bass and Leon, the nigga from Final Fantasy 8. And I was like, okay, I said, that's great. I said, I give Leon this. Leon was probably the best leader. And he was like, yeah, out of all the protagonists in the whole history, Leon was the best leader. So he stepped up and he led his squad. Like, Cloud didn't lead his fucking squad, and so them niggas literally told him, cause Sid was cause remember, Sid becomes, in Final Fantasy VII, Sid becomes the leader. Mm-hmm. And the only reason, cause Barrett tells him, he said, man, cause everybody was deciding who gonna step up to be the leader. And they was pointing at each other, and then motherfucking Barrett was like, no, there's only one person who I'll follow. Like, he said, I would follow Cloud, but the thing is, like, mentally, he fucked up right now. Like, this nigga literally walking around looking like David. Like, we can't help this nigga. Right now, we got, like, who got an army of niggas ready to fight for him? Who got a ship that can fly around everywhere? Who literally took us into space? Or who got the funds to fight an army? You, nigga! So, like, he was like, you know what? I never thought of myself being a leader, but hell, if y'all guys want me to be the leader, I'll step my game up and I'll be the leader. And that's what he did.
Let's go! Oh, don't tell me. Oh, no, it's still here. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's go hunt this fucker. Come on. Game can be slow sometimes. Man, don't have me going down that way. We're gonna go a different way. I'm not gonna run through that fucking cave. Fuck that. Fuck that. Okay.
Final Fantasy VI was the first time a female was the lead protagonist. It had nothing to do with no SJW movement. It's just they just wanted a female to be the main character in that game.
I hate when
No
people
love story.
associate the SJW movement as if it's a bad thing with the change of characters and lead roles and the sexes of those characters. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I fucking hate it though.
Well, nowadays it is SJW movement. If a character was a man and then they changed the character into a woman for no reason at all, like they don't give you no reason on why they did that, you know what the real reason behind that shit was, man. Because it's like this, like you take an ethnicity of a character and you change it. You gotta have a reason for that. You just can't take a white character that was known for being a white character and make the motherfucker black all of a sudden. You need to have a reason behind it. Same thing about a black character and then making them white. You gotta sit back and you gotta have a reason for that. You just can't whitewash a role for just a whitewash role.
They do that anyway.
Why are you doing it?
They do that anyway. They did it for Egypt.
I know, and that's why, and that's the problem. And that's why a lot of motherfuckers don't go support their fucking movies, because they don't fucking give a reason on why they did what they did. But if you give some fucking type of reason, motherfuckers might sympathize with you and go watch this shit and realize, oh, you didn't mean to do what you did. You just felt like you wanted that role to be like. It'd be different if a director or a fucking producer come out and say, well, we changed the role because we felt like we wanted this actor to be in the role, because when we auditioned, we couldn't find an ethnicity person to play this role. But this man is gonna do a real good job. It'd be different if they was like, if they literally said that. No, what they do, Paul, they don't address it. They don't address it at all. They just accept that shit. They want you to accept that shit because it's been happening for centuries. Mm-hmm. Like, whitewashing, it's always been whitewashing, motherfuckers. So just shut the fuck up and stop complaining and just enjoy, these white people taking these roles. Like, what?
Yeah, I've actually heard motherfuckers say that blackface is not a big deal. Like, fam, you cannot be serious right now.
Blackface happens just like.
Oh shit, I'm in the wrong place right now.
No, it don't happen that much. It don't happen that much. Like, you don't see a white person get prosthetics and then look black. That rarely happens now, but it used to happen all the time.
It's on the rise now, right now.
I don't remember anything recent. Like, what was recent that was blackface?
Some college students doing it.
Oh, you talking about like? Oh, I thought you talking about like movie wise.
No, not movie wise. I'm talking.
All the time. That shit happens all the time. Every
they
time
fucking
Halloween happens, motherfucker do that shit. Think it's funny.
And then the students they get in trouble for it, they gonna cry about them being in trouble for it. Like, man, you shouldn't be doing this stuff.
You got it. I remember they had a Taco Tuesday night, right? Now that was fine. They like the Mexican people said, the Mexican and Latino people said, that's fine. The problem was y'all was dressing up like my people, trying to be my people. That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. And them motherfuckers didn't realize that shit. They thought that shit was funny. That shit is not fucking funny. I said, what if you had a bunch of motherfucking black people dressing up like some white people with white face paint on, talking about, I love my cauliflower. You wouldn't like that shit, would you?
Man.
No, all right then. It's the same fucking thing. That shit is insensitive. Don't do that shit.
People like to do stupid shit and then be surprised with the consequences of being socially irresponsible. You can't just do some fuck shit like that, not face repercussions of it, man. People just don't get it.
Because I remember they was asking the white people, do you think this is offensive? And the motherfuckers couldn't answer that shit. And then they look right at the black dude, they asked him, he said, man, you already know my damn answer, man.
Oh shit.
Like, you already know my damn answer. That shit is fucking insensitive. People need to stop doing that shit. Just stop. fucking stop.
My headset died on me. God damn it. I'm going to save this